A good friend of mine describes being introduced to climbing as one of the best gifts he ever received. So if we think of introducing people to the outdoors and climbing, mountaineering as a beautiful gift, then why would we deprive anyone from it?
Okay. Classically, moving together means a number of climbers that are moving at the same time, usually joined by a rope. Being part of the BMC is being part of a really amazing community. Every type of person, you know, from all walks of life, and everybody's included.
Meeting people who share values and interests all around the world.
It's brilliant to have organisations like the BMC that are able to provide spaces and resources for communities to grow.
It all focuses around enabling people to do the climbing that they want to do.
Try and connect with people. I think that's the most valuable thing you can do with your climbing. Share ideas, share creativity. I think it's the biggest aspect of climbing for me, is the community.
Everybody is cheering for everybody. It's a really nice community to be a part of.
Adventure means different things to different people. Having an enjoyment of the outdoors and having a sense of adventure, you learn to think quickly under pressure.
Well, I think it's a tricky thing, because at one level you could say it's a sort of an adrenaline addiction, but I'm not an adrenaline sort of a person really. You need to be prepared yourself and sometimes taking guidance from somebody else as well.
Adventure is good for your well-being.
So I find myself very easily distracted on my phone. And I find that when I'm outside, when I am halfway up a cliff, when I am hiking with friends, all of that sort of takes the back seat a bit.
Sometimes normal life can be quite stressful, but adventure climbing and getting yourself out there can just help you manage those tricky moments.
The freedom it gives me, particularly as a full-time wheelchair user, it's mentally and physically challenging, and it's something I can do with all my friends. A large part of making things accessible is role modelling.
You know, it's not exclusive to top climbers, it's not exclusive to competition climbers or whatever. Everybody can come and have a go.
We have a part to play in breaking down the barriers that prevent people from going into the outdoors.
It's lovely when we can come together from diverse backgrounds, we can come together from very different genders and ages.
We're all guests anyway, whether we're in the Peak District or in the Himalaya, and part of the delight of being in places is to be with other people and involve people in the excitement that it gives me anyway.
I believe that representation matters. When you can see people that look like you, that gives you the confidence, the courage, the ability to dare to be.
The BMC reps working with access, this is crucial, and for me it's one of the most important things, because the access to the outdoors is just so important. They're constantly working with landowners, farmers, making sure paths are in good state of repair, making sure we have access to the cliffs. You know, there's a lot of work goes on behind the scenes.
As individuals who are climbing a lot outdoors, you totally have a responsibility to not leave any mark.
These are beautiful places, and I think people should try and leave zero trace.
It's all about trust. It's all about moving together and trusting each other, and that's a really good example to use that in terms of the BMC, moving together, trusting each other going forward.
No, that's well nice, try it.
Go on. I think supporting each other, not just through climbing but through life, is quite important.